Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today, Friday, January 17th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We're happy for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you, okay? We're going to use the What's the Tea deck. You can get this anywheres. I got mine off of Amazon. As always. As always. We got one on the table. Okay, that one, yes. That one, yes. Hold on, I don't know what this shit is. All these cards just flipped out. I don't know how I got hair on my face. Okay. We got 7 cards on the table. Okay. 8 on the table. I think I'm just taking too many in my hand that I can hold because they just keep falling out. Like I don't understand. I just put a shit ton back into the deck. I don't understand. And this happened yesterday, the day before. Nine on the table. What was that? The top of the card just literally flew up. I swear to God, I barely touched it. Okay, let's do one more shuffle. We got 10 on the table. $11 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this on the box on the sill. All right, we got inside scoop. Karmic friends. Broke ass. Romantic love affair. Fake flexing. Divination abuser. Caught a case. Sorry, my flame point or whatever the heck the rock is called was like hitting my tower, making a jostling noise, which is really annoying. We got running. We've got travel. We've got wants you back. And we've got looking you up, bottom of the deck. So feminine and masculine, take how it resonates. It doesn't matter. So someone is someone. Okay. So someone has karmic friends. Like there's a group of karmic friends. That someone either is a part of or they were a part of it. I want to say were. It's kind of funny with the inside scoop card. They watch this person that's no longer a part of the friend group, and with the broke ass card, they think of them like not broke. I'm not. So I'm getting two things with the broke ass card. These karmic, this karmic friend circle, they might be broke. They also might be financially broke. I mean, obviously, and they also might be broke, morally, values, that kind of thing. Um, and it's kind of funny because they're watching this other person that left the friend group, and they're looking at them like, not that they're broke financially, not that they're broke morally, but like, um, I guess mentally, like more like whoever this friend is that left, like they look at this person as like a nut job. Like, oh, Tammy, yep, they left the friend group. They're a nut, you know. Oh, Todd, yep, they left the friend group. They're crazy. They don't want to hang with us anymore. They must be crazy. It must be them. I don't know if this person that left had a romantic love affair with one of the friends, like a secret sex fix, a secret lover, or I don't, or maybe two of the karmic friends are secretly in some type of friends with benefits, casual, whatever, or maybe they all are. Something going on with like secret sex. I mean, it really could be like all of them just all having sex with each other, and like, okay, like if you got six people, okay, and these two are having a secret sex affair, and then these two are having a secret sex affair, and then these two are having a secret sex affair. However, these two are also having a secret sex affair. You know what I mean? Like it's just a whole group of just like fucking around, but they don't necessarily know that they're all fucking around with each other. And again, these people, they don't have anything financially. And when I say that they don't have anything financially, I'm not really getting like broke. I'm getting more like these are people that have their steady income of whatever it is. They don't work any harder, they don't work any less. They bring in what they bring in every month, and that's that. Like this would be somebody like, and I'm just going to use an example. Like if they work 40 hours a week at a McDonald's and they're offered like 20 hours of overtime, they don't ever work that overtime. They work that 40 hours and that's it. They bring home the same paycheck every week until they get a raise, and that's that. This is not somebody like, oh, let me get into management. Oh, let me work my way up the corporate ladder. Nope. Nope. Whatever job that they were hired in at, that's where they're going to stay. That's the plan. Like they're just going to stay there. Whatever, as long as they can. kind of like one of those mentalities like, I'll be here until you fire me. They act like they have money. Like, these are people that they spend a lot of money on entertainment is what I'm hearing, what I'm seeing. Like, these are people that, typically, like I said, they bring in a certain amount of money every month so they can pay their bills, they can pay their rent, they can buy groceries, buy gas. But then whatever extra money they have left, they use it to gamble. They use it to go out drinking. They go to the movies. They go out eating. Like, if this is also someone that might not eat. These are people, I should say, that might not even like eat at home ever. Like, they're always eating out, and not and I don't mean like necessarily like, oh, like they're eating at McDonald's every day. Just like they don't know how to make a meal at home. Like, let me go order a couple tacos from El Ranchero, and that's my dinner every night for the next week. You know what I mean? Like, they don't cook, they don't make anything at home. They grab something on the way home from work, whatever the case, they eat it, they do their thing, they go out and party, whatever, they come home, they go to bed, they do it all over again. These are people that might like go on vacation but not have the money to go on vacation, and then when they come back they got like, a $5,000 credit card bill. How am I going to pay that off? I don't know. Work overtime, maybe? Get a second job? And I don't even get, like, because the card says acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off, etc. I don't really even think like they're showing off anything. I don't think they're acting fancy. I think these are just people that literally, like I said, they spend all their money on entertainment. Like, these are people that just don't sit at home. Like, they can't sit at home. Like, I was telling my coworker today, because it's supposed to be, it was actually really nice out today. It was like 46, 48 degrees outside. Very sunny. Of course, we missed it because we were in the warehouse all day. But I was telling my friend that, because I asked her, I said, is it supposed to be cold all weekend? Because someone told me it was going to be nice. Someone else told me it was going to be cold. And supposedly on Monday, it's going to be one of the coldest days of the month. And she goes, oh, I think it's supposed to be cold for like the next 3 days. And I said, okay. I said, well, I said, I'm getting up in the morning. I'm driving to Penier Beach to watch the sunrise, and then going to Meyer and getting me some groceries that I had planned to get, and then coming home and not leaving my home again until Monday morning when I get in the car and go to work. Like, that's my plan. Like, I'm in a hermit all weekend. Like, I'm just going to stay at home, do my thing. I don't care. These people wouldn't know how to do that. No. Very, very unlikely that they're spending a Saturday night at home, or a Friday night at home, or even a Sunday night at home. I'm not getting anything like black magic, hoodoo, voodoo bullshit. I'm getting more like people that just talk shit about each other, and not even really like. I don't think like anything mean, or I think more or less like just like gossip, like everyday gossip. So like, if I went to a friend and I told a friend like, it's gonna sound stupid, but it's the only thing I can think of. For some reason, I can't think of anything. um if I went to a friend and I said, oh yeah, I adopted a puppy yesterday, but I took it back today, like I couldn't handle it, like there's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with the puppy, like I gave the puppy back. This friend would go and tell all of the other friends in our friend group, like, oh, Tina, she got a puppy but she couldn't handle it, so she returned it. Isn't that stupid? Isn't that crazy? Like, why would she even get the puppy in the first place? you know like, just somebody repeating gossip to people that probably don't necessarily need to know, you know? Does everybody need to know everybody's business, even in a friend group? You know, I'm assuming there's some things you tell one friend and some things you don't tell another, and yet somehow everybody knows. It's because they're all gossiping about everybody. And what is that phrase? I think I said it the other day, yesterday, the day before. If and tarot readers say this all the time, you guys. It If they gossip to you about someone else, then they're gossiping about you to someone else. Pretty easy peasy. And in my experience, that's exactly the case. That's exactly the case. When I look back on friends, family members, boyfriends, girlfriends, lovers, whatever, like a lot of them have talked shit to me about other lovers, other family members, friends. You know damn well, if they're talking shit to you about someone else, then when you do something or they think you did something stupid, they're going to go talk about you to someone else. You know damn well it's going to happen. Okay, so we got the caught a case card. Sexual infection, sexual disease, rash, etc. If all these people in this friend group are screwing each other and possibly like other people outside of the friend group, like if there's some type of um sex addiction going on, sex cult kind of thing going on, then yeah, one or more or most of these people might have an issue. I know I got this card once before and I saw something other than sex, but like in this, that it just makes sense that one, maybe more, maybe all of these people have like an STI or an STD. Because again, if they're all sleeping with each other and then possibly sleeping with others outside of the group, I mean, come on. And it kind of just goes back to what I've said to you guys before. Like if you're going to go out there and have sex and fuck around and you're going to, especially multiple partners, please just protect yourself and the person you're with. Like it just makes sense. Like there's no reason to be out there, you know, spreading STIs and STDs. Like we don't have enough to worry about in the world. Now I got to worry about whether or not I'm going to get crabs or gonorrhea or whatever else, you know? Like just stop. Like you know how to use a condom. If you have money to go gamble, if you have money to go gamble or drink or watch movies or whatever, eat out every night, you have enough money to buy a box of condoms. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's very irresponsible energy and just like ignorant. It's ignorant. Cuz again, you're talking like a whole friend group. Something going on there. Something not so good going on there. So whoever this person was that broke away, they ran away from this group. They maybe even have moved away. Like if this is a group of friends that grew up together, you know, and they grew up in a town or a city, a specific town or city. Maybe this person, just packed up all their shit and moved like 2 or 3 towns over. Maybe they moved to the next state. This group wants them back. Like, that's why, with the inside scoop, a closer look, nosy, up in your business, researching you, studying you, getting info. Like, they want this person back. Probably more like energy. Like, maybe they brought a certain vibe to the friend group. Yeah. And again, whoever this person is, they could have been involved with someone from this friends group. Um, it's kind of funny because I'm so, like, this person might not have known, like, all these friends like are sleeping together and whatever. And maybe when they found out, they were kind of like, well, like, we all grew up together. Like, why are you guys all, it almost gives off that vibe. But it made me think of, like, the first year and a half we were at our warehouse when we moved from our old warehouse to our new warehouse. Um, one of the guys on our team was dating one of the girls on our team. I didn't know. I was clueless. Like, went right over my head. I wasn't paying attention. It, like, didn't even register. It wasn't even on my radar. Very cute couple. They're actually still together today. I love them dearly. They're very sweet. Um, Mike and Angie, if you ever watch, I love you guys. You guys are the cutest. But I remember, because I remember seeing them like together, like on and off. But I remember just thinking, like, in the back of my head, like, oh, okay, they would be cute together, but they're probably just friends, right? And I think that mindset just stems from the fact that, like, I don't get involved with people I work with. I just don't. Have I thought about it? Of course, but I don't. I never have. And I just, in my mind, you do not mix business with pleasure. And especially if you're working in the same department, like, what if you break up? You don't like each other. You know what I mean? Like, it's no good. So I think in the back of my mind, I just thought, like, oh, like, they're not going to get involved, but they're cute. Like, they're friends. They seem like they're friends. I remember the day that I was told from somebody else that they were actually a couple, that they were dating, that it was kind of new. I think they had only been dating like a month or two. And again, I didn't know. And I was like, I remember being shocked. Like, no, they can't be dating. They're not dating. Who would do that? Why would they date each other? No, they're not dating. 3 years later, 2.5 years later, I don't know, something. They've been together a while. Electrolyte mix. Very cute couple. He works at the warehouse. She left because she's a nurse, so she got a job as a nurse, and yeah. But I remember being shocked that day, like, no, they're not dating. And it, like, gives me that vibe of, like, this person, like, realizing there's something weird going on with these friends and kind of, like, taking a step back and then just, like, running away. Like, I'm not getting involved in this. Now, like I said, for some, like, this person might have been involved with someone from this group. It's possible. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say that whoever, if they were involved with someone from this group, that person was probably involved with someone else from the group. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of hanky panky craziness going on there. Which again, like if like let's just say this person had a crush on one of the other friends, and then they found out like maybe that person was having sex with another friend, or maybe they found out like all of them were messing around. Adios. I'm leaving. This is weird. I'm leaving. I'm not interested in this. Karmic friends, can't fully trust them. Tension. Secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I think whoever this friend group is, they really just want this friend back because of what they bring to the group. Maybe this person brought more positivity. Maybe this person's really funny. Maybe this person's really helpful. Maybe this person's really giving. And maybe the rest of them in this friend group, they're just not like that. Because I picture this person, whoever they are, staring at a window like, how do we get this person back into the group? I mean, sometimes you can't. If people find out things that were hidden from them, when their intuition kicks in and they find out things, sometimes lives are altered forever. I know that sounds kind of dramatic, but when you see something, you can't unsee it. And if it turns you off from a group, from a situation, from a person, then it just does. What can you say? I mean, could it always change like later on down the road? Possibly. Possibly. I think me personally, I wouldn't want to be involved in this friends group just because like I'm not I would not be interested in sleeping with all of these friends, first of all. And second of all, like, and again, you can live your life however you want to live your life. Like I'm living my life the way I want to live my life. But I just wouldn't want to be involved in that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be around that. Because you got to realize too, like even like I said, if you got 6 friends and they're all sleeping around with each other and some of them know, some of them don't know, whatever the case may be, you have to realize that all of that energy intermingling and the secrecy, but the knowing and the jealousy and the competition, like all of that is going to start to turn very karmic. And I personally, even though like maybe they would understand and be like, oh, okay, you don't want to sleep with anybody in the friend group, but we want you as a friend, right? Like I still wouldn't want to be near that. I wouldn't want to be around that. I wouldn't want to have to see it. I wouldn't want to have to see people get mad at each other and hate each other. And, like, it's a lot of drama. It's just a lot of drama to be involved in, like it just is. And, I've used this example before. I'm going to use it again. The ex-best friend set me up with a guy. Him and I were together on and off for about 2 months. I'm pretty sure like the last month or so that him and I were together, he was already with her, the ex-best friend. I'm pretty sure that they were trying to put me into some type of polyamorous threesome, third party type of situation. And I have said before, and I will say this all the way to Sunday, Monday to Sunday, every day, all day. It's not that I wouldn't be interested in like a poly or a threesome, But for me, it would be short term, like a one-off kind of thing, like a one-night stand kind of thing. Or like, okay, like I'm going to meet you guys for the weekend and we're going to hang out and then I'm going to go home and live my life. And also, I would not do it with a friend. I would not do it with a friend, a family member, like I would not. I would not. Like the fact that she even tried to put me in that situation just tells you how very little regard she had for me as a person, as a human, as her friend. It took me how long to realize that? Like, I'm like, oh, we were best friends for 30 years. Yeah, really, we weren't. Like, when I look back on it, like, there are so many things I look back on, and it's like, we weren't friends. Like, we weren't best friends. We were barely friends. And I'm pretty sure she always thought there was competition there. Always. I have memories, things that I see like when we were kids, because like we met in like the second grade. I have like memories from like third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade, where she was just constantly trying to the clout chase, to hang out with the cool kids because I wasn't good enough, because your loser friends weren't good enough. Like, we weren't friends. Like, the more and more I think about it, it's like we weren't friends. Like, I was the fallback because she didn't have anybody else. I was the one that wasn't good enough, but she settled for me as a friend. Do you know what I mean? Again, the whole poly threesome, like, I would do it. I would be interested, but short term and with people I don't know. Preferably, more like not necessarily strangers, but like not friends. Not friends. Yeah. Yeah. it gives off like that kind of vibe. Like why would you, like, these are your friends. Like, and whoever this person is, they have some type of moral compass, some type of values that they hold on to. Why would they want to be a part of this? And I think when they found out that something was going on, they like got the hell out of there. And now this group wants them back because they need it. They need this person. They need the energy. I think I'm gonna leave it there because I'm not really seeing anything else. It was kind of, I don't know. This is kind of like a. I feel like this type of situation, scenario, story has been kind of going around for a while. I just, again, like after my experience with the ex best friend, it's kind of funny because I kind of I kind of went to some of my other friends and I made it very, very clear that I don't fuck around with friends. Like, if we're friends, if we've been friends for a year, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, you are my friend. We are not going to have sex. We're not going to have a threesome. Like, it's not, like, I made it very clear that I find that weird. Like, you want to go party with someone, you meet somewhere else. You don't need to party with me. Like, it is not at all something I'm interested in. And you know what? Call me an old lady. I don't care. I'm 44 years old. I don't have time for these shenanigans. I just don't have time for these shenanigans. You want to be out there, you want to play the field, you want to fuck a lot of people. Kudos to you. Feel free. It's your life. You do what you want to do. I'm good here, doing my little reads, writing my books, doing all the other things I got going on. Like, I'm good here. I'm fine. Like, you can overlook me. Feel free to overlook me. Feel free. Feel free to think I'm a prude. I don't, like at that point, I don't care. That's a lot of energy there. And I think somebody just was uninterested in becoming a part of that energy. And I don't blame them, because I wouldn't be interested either. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Friday. It is now the weekend if you're here in the US. I hope everybody has a great night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.